2024, and I'm glad you came through 2023, and we wish a good rest, in eternal peace, for the ones who departed in 2023. This evening, I just want to talk to you about 2 points. Try to bring to us. From the international bodies, Peter. These are the 2 points I will speak to you about tonight. Before I talk about ADF, I want to remind you about the NRM principles. We have repeatedly told you that after very careful and long study, we evolved the 4 principles: patriotism, meaning love Uganda, because Uganda is very important for you, very important to you, more important than the tribes, than the religion, than the gender. Secondly, Pan-Africanism. Third principle, socio-economic transformation. And then finally, democracy. Now, some people think that these are just mere words. However, if you don't agree with this, I can assure you, you will end up with serious mistakes. We have been able to succeed because of these principles. Now that brings me to ADF. ADF does not share any of these principles. They started off that they were an Islamic group, a group of Muslims, that they want to run Uganda on the basis of Sharia law. Imagine, how not serious? Sharia law, me, Msita of Ntungamo, you bring Sharia law to me? Are you serious? I will throw you out. This is my land. This is our land. It is not a land of Arabs, it is not a land of Europeans, it is our land. So if you have got any sense in your head, what are you, neighbors? Let them leave the door open. Why are they closing? You are not serious. To Sharia law, how can you even think about it? If you believe in Sharia law, do so in your house, but not in our government. The country is our country. I am Msita of this land. So if you have got any brains in your head, you dare not think of such nonsense. But that's how they started. Some young people, confused by what they pick from all those places they go to, they came to Nakasero Mosque. Initially, that's what we came to know. Then they started quarreling with some other groups. Then there was I don't remember what, there was a riot or what. They fled to Buseruka. And that in Buseruka, they were going to start a jihad, a holy war, on the land of the African people of this area. So the army went and smashed them in Buseruka. You can get the details. Then they fled to Congo and linked up with Mobutu and Bashir of Sudan. They thought, then they linked up with another group called Naru, the one over the Bakonjo. You can see how confused they are. One group is of the Bakonjo, then this group of what they call Muslims, or sectarian. In Uganda, which belongs to all the groups of Uganda. How will you manage? So when they linked up with Mobutu, they thought this was heaven now. And Bashir of Sudan. Of course, we took counter-action. And eventually Mobutu collapsed. And Bashir also eventually lost South Sudan. But before that, 1996, before the fall of Mobutu, the ADF on the 13th of November 1996 attacked Mpondwe, the border point. They overran it for a few days. So I think it was 2 or 3 days. Then we counterattacked. And I remember about 400 of them remained there, dead. Then they fled to the Rwenzori Mountains and started committing atrocities. That's when they burnt the children of Chitwamba Technical School. You know, the children who were burnt, the students who were burnt in the school. Then they kidnapped the seminarians of Chigorara Seminary, committed all those atrocities, but we defeated them. So they fled to Congo. By this time, I think Mobutu had collapsed. They stayed in Congo, tried to come back in 2007. They were defeated badly in Semuriki National Park. But President Kabila maintained them. He kept them there in that area of Congo, Eastern Congo, North Kivu mainly. Then they were able to have free land there, free territory, mine gold, cut timber, grab people's cocoa. The Congolese grow cocoa, so these people would harvest it and sell it for themselves. get taxis from the Wananchi, the Congolese, kill them, abduct, rape and all that. And once in a while, they would sneak into Uganda and kill sheikhs. They killed a number of sheikhs. A number of sheikhs, you know some of their names. Then they killed Major Chigundu, an army officer. Then they killed recently they killed the daughter of Katumba, Wamara. Now they thought, and they're planting bombs in Kampala. Now they were doing all this because Kabila had not allowed us to help them deal with this group. The Congolese had problems of dealing with these groups, but they also did not allow us to deal with them. Because remember, LRA, the group of Coin, they were using Sudan, South Sudan, but when Bashir allowed us to operate against Coin, they couldn't stay there. That's why they had to flee South Sudan, even before Sudan broke up. They had to flee South Sudan and go to Garamba National Park. You must have heard when they were in Garamba National Park, they had fled South Sudan. Then when we followed them in Garamba National Park, they fled Garamba and fled to Muache Mtoto, Muache, you leave him. Wacha mtoto, wacha my great grandchild wanacheza hapa. The people in the TV know that there are children in Uganda, so you don't have to. Mbera o baleka nge bibasande kukola, nibakola byotasande kukola, namazima tugali mubo. You, the people of TV, we have got children here, so you don't have to worry. Don't switch off the TV because I'm talking about children. So listen to the message. Stop the children. What? Mubera umukatemba bulijjo. So when the Sudan government allowed us to hunt Coin could not stay in. Mama has joined us here. The cameras are blind, they can't see her. You will see her. She's with us here. She's greeting you. Good. The cameraman now has woken up. Now, so when the Sudan government allowed us to hunt Coin, he could not stay in South Sudan. He could not stay in Garamba National Park. He could not stay even in Central African Republic. He had to flee and go to Darfur. That was the end of Coin. So therefore, the ADF staying in Congo, it was because His Excellency Kabila did not allow us to hunt those people. That's why they were there, thinking that they are in heaven. But we exercised strategic patience. We didn't want to start fighting